Yo, let's get to it, right? Scorpios and the Scorpio energy, the cross watchers, the people wanting to know how the Scorpio energy is applied to your chart. You're all welcome. Thanks for coming by. Pause, that's why. Okay, I may cuss, but I don't curse, you heard? Just wanted to put that out there in case you haven't heard me do it yet. What else we got going on? It's gonna be a 4-card draw. I ain't gonna hold you long. Pause. It's like extra light on my joint right now. What's going on? It's too much. That's a little excessive. You know? Jeez. All right. What else? If you want to get in contact with me, you can go to the description box. There'll be a link to my website that'll take you there to set up an appointment with me via Google Meet. Pause. Or we could do it over the telephone. Pause. But we can. And with that being said, let's get these cards read. Bars. All right, let's see what we got going on for the Scorpio energy. So, for starters, first card is going to be relative to the situation at hand, which is the 6 of Swords in reverse. Second card is going to be relative to the obstacle, the Star. Okay. Third card is going to be relative to the action recommended to take, the High Priestess. 2 major arcanas out here. Lastly, this card is going to be relative to the outcome of the action recommended is taken. 3 major arcana. Sheesh. Okay. All right. We're going to unpack this now. So, for starters, right? You're coming out of something, but it's hard. Pause. Jeez. It is, though. It is. And not only that, it's like you got out of you're getting out of a situation. However, it's still, there's no progress. It's like, it reminds me of debt. Like, okay, yeah, you got out of debt, but you still got to wait for the score to rise up. Like, what is it, 2 to 3 weeks? I think now, because of the technology involved, it might even be longer than that. You know what I'm saying? For the score to jump, to show some type of progress. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're in that stage right now. But at the same time, I think what I'm seeing here is the being content with that, knowing that you're getting out of a tight situation. You try to like recover and become calm and serene and comfortable now, and that's an obstacle. That's an obstacle. Because although it comes with healing and rejuvenating and things of that nature, it's like almost like, how dare you just come out of something so trying and now you think it's time to relax? Are you serious? With this situation, that's not what's recommended. Or, like I said, it's the obstacle. And this can actually prevent you from obtaining abundance. You got work to do. Now, the action recommended being the High Priestess, and this is what I'm also getting from the Star card being an obstacle. Like, you're getting recognized, or you're being recognized, you're about to be recognized. And that's kind of going to like go to your head to say, not to be big-headed, pause, but to be like, oh, okay, I could take a breather now. I can relax. I can calm down. And it's saying that that's going to get in the way. That type of attitude is going to get in the way. But you can't prevent yourself from being recognized. That's out of your hands. And you probably are not going to be able to prevent the feeling of calm and serenity from coming out of such a trying situation. It might just be because we're having a Pisces stellium right now while you're watching this. How could you not be tranquil right now? You know? So it's like one of those as well. However, it's still an obstacle. Now, it's interesting because the high priestess is the action recommended to take. So one would think, okay, well, if I can't rejuvenate and heal because that's an obstacle, what is the high priestess doing out here as an action recommended to take? So what I'm seeing is that it's there because it's not being asked of you to do physical work, manual labor. Not a lot of it anyway. Really as little of it as possible. This is all about the intuition, the inner knowing. And even like taking a seat back still. Because something is going to come to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not for you to go out and bust the dope moves and this, that, and the third. Because, which can be kind of confusing because it's like, okay, you just got out of that hot water situation. And healing and being calm is an obstacle. But yet you still have to be still for things to come to you. So it's kind of like being stone-faced. It's kind of like being very quiet, like not really communicating with others and stuff like that. Unless you feel that it's a divine connection, and you'll know with the high priestess there whether it's a divine connection or not. But you'll be led more by spirit guides than you would by people. So you might be doing some of this tarot reading, reading astrology books, reading all kinds of books, getting your information from literature, getting your information from dreams, and just downloads that come out of nowhere. The outcome is karmic retribution. So I'm getting this outcome, like you're not going to be caught up in this injustice in reverse, this justice in reverse, which will bring injustice. But it's like, this is deep, man, because I feel like this, what you're coming out of right here, was caused by the people in the outcome that won't be getting justice served. They'll still be able to run amok and do what it is that they do. Now, what do I know, right? Maybe because I'm starting to see that more often, especially like in major cities and stuff like this. This is a deep reading to where the style of practicing law is like, yeah, let them out of jail, or, let them go, or let them get bail, let them get no bail, let them run for office again. And it's just like, how or why would you? Well, so what's the repercussion? What's the consequence for breaking the law? What's the whole point, right? But what I'm seeing is give place to wrath. That's what I'm seeing, that's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm feeling. Is people, especially people in authority, because 3 major arcanas out here, yo. So a lot of this shit is really out of your hands, B. So it's like give place to wrath. Are you one of those individuals? I don't feel that. I feel like you are solid. You tried your best to do everything that you could. Sometimes, and I just feel like you got caught up in a couple of deals that took longer to get out of than you anticipated, because shit happens, right? Life gets to lifing. Some monkey wrenches get thrown in there. Some obstacles come your way. Shit happens. And, those situations could have been imposed on you by, what's the term for the people? Predators, like predatory pricing, all of that predatory stuff, predatory lenders, stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? And they're still able to do the same thing. So my thing is, you came out of this and you learned your lessons. Let's say it is debt related, just as an example anyway. You say, okay, well, I ain't taking a loan no more. I came out of that. I paid y'all back. Y'all got yours, or I'm on time now at least. That's it. I'm not going under hot water anymore. And then it's like the people who continue to go on their wrath, on their war path, whatever the case may be, their behavior does not change, it's not none of your concern. It's none of your business. It's like they're going to be dealt with. And like I said, and this sounds sinister, I know, but it's like I've been seeing law being practiced to it. It's like, oh, let them go. Because what do you think is going to happen when the wildest of the wild are let go? They're going to end up running into each other. And it's more than likely going to result in them canceling each other out. I know you've heard this type of strategy before used. And I'm going to leave it at that.